Hey guys, so now we're working on the old combine here. This won't be as fun as the last combine. I always love when getting new stuff and all, but it always comes down to what has to be fixed and stuff like that. But that's the way of farming here. So anyways, I told you on my way home I did have problems with the water temperature gauge. Well, I did a little research and I know that right here's where it went, right your little sending unit. So I'm guessing this is a sending unit. Now the next thing I did, I went and looked in my manual. It says it's a brown wire. So I'm guessing this is the oil. There's an oil pressure over here, and here's your wiring harness. So it's gotta be one of these. I'm thinking it's this one though. Right here. Here we go. Yep, this is the brown wire. So I'm guessing this is it. I hope it's it. So we're gonna put this on here. Let's see what we got here. No wonder it fell off. It's not even staying on there. But anyways, well, lucky I got some stuff here. I'll get some old Scotch tape here. Not Scotch, but electrical tape, or whatever you want to call it. I call it all-purpose tape because it works on everything. So we'll put some of this on, I guess. Just kind of strap it on there. But this should do the big trick. Just kind of rednecking it here. Because I want to know when we're having problems with temperature, because that's one of your main things, I guess. So. Well, that's one thing to fix. That was probably the easiest thing to fix. As long as I don't cut the wire here. So there, that should stay on now, hopefully. Well, it might not stay on. I might have to wrap more around it. But anyways, that's one thing fixed. Let's see. Next thing to fix on here is a squeaking door. Man, is that thing annoying. Let me go grab some lubricant. Now I got some lubricant. Liquid wrench. We'll try it out here quick. Now listen to that, isn't that beautiful? Not as bad as before when I first opened it up that first day. But there we go, that's a lot easier stuff, but so now I want to make sure this it still comes off pretty freaking easy. We're gonna fix that. We're gonna put more on that. I'll probably edit this all out anyways. This stuff's supposed to stick to everything. Well, this thing is going to stay on now, I think. I hope it stays on. Cross your finger, guys. Now it's not coming off. The heat will probably make it fall off sooner or later, but what the heck, this better work. I hope it works. I need that temperature gauge so I know when this thing's overheating. It'll come in handy. So next thing to fix on this thing is lights and that. What's that all about there? Who knows? So yeah, as you can see right there, that's straight. You can see it's bent. So also it's about falling off on the other side over there. Not much is holding it on. So yeah, this will get fixed here sooner or later. Just one of those fixer things. I never did say this video is going to be over a little bit of a period of time. It's going to take time to get all this stuff worked on, a little bit of everything. But, so anyways, we'll get to work here now. The next thing we'll be doing is working on the electrical up front. And we'll see if we can't get it to turn on. So guys, more on this maintenance video here. We're in the combine cab here. My front lights, as I told you, have not worked. And I might have found the problem. Right here's this is the main power. This cord right here is the main power coming in. which goes up here. It splices out, and then I got my little homemade cord here testing to see if the power is right here coming out of this. This is supposed to go to the switch, I think. But they have this switch all backwards because they have lights here, and they have them come right here. But you're supposed to have your power going here, and that's supposed and then you switch. No matter which way you switch, it's on. But in the middle, it's off. So if you go on this way, both sides are on. But like half the switch is dead because like this side doesn't work at all. Like I tested it with my little voltmeter here, and it's just not working in here. I'll show you here soon on the voltmeter. But I thought this was the main power here, but then I almost think it's actually a light. I think it's the light that's right there, out there on the side. But anyways, I'll show you here on the voltmeter what I'm talking about. Yeah, switch right here. Not sticking there. Okay, right there. Anyways, we'll set the voltmeter to sound like this. It's on sound right there. But anyways, take my two cords here. You'll hear the beep when it. So right now it's on. If I press this one here and this one right here, hear that? So then we'll turn it off right in the middle. Now it's not making. Oh wait, now it's not making no noise. So that's what we want. But then, if we turn it on and go to the other side here, which this should be power 2, and it's, I think half of this is dead, or it's just not set up right. But if I go like this and send the power through right here, like I was before, and it's on. Oh wait, no, that's just me touching there. Yep, nothing. So just only half of the switch is usable. So power goes in here and then it goes on in your lights. Which they had this, which I assumed was the power, going here. But then they had all the lights coming here, and this is a light here, and this is a light here. So I don't know if the lights have ever worked. I don't know if they ever use this combine at night. But I mean, I'm gonna set it up here so I can use them. I think this is the main power right here, because this powers the other fan over. This powers this fan over here. And that one works. I just got this light and fan to work. Wait, I gotta turn the key on here. There, the light works and the fan works. I figured out that they were just unhooked. Right here on this orange cord is unhooked. One of the easier fix. But what I'm gonna do here is I got this little cord right here. It's gonna go in there, and then I'm gonna crimp it, and then the little this. I'm going to hook it together, and then I'm going to put the power there. We're going to hook the lights up on each side. We're going to double them up and just, or I might have to splice more in. We'll find out here. But yeah, we'll get into that here. So set you down again, and I'll get this set up. Also, they add on here before I totally shut off. But anyway, so now I got the power hooked up. This is the main power cord. I don't know, a little redneck thing here. So see that light? It's off down there right now, and the switch is off. As soon as I click it on, though, we got lights, or 2 lights at least, because that's all I know that are hooked up. So we got this light's hooked up, and let's see, I have to have another light hooked up over here somewhere. There's 2 wires hooked up, so see the other lights on. None of them are on. I'm kind of curious which, or did it shut off? Nope, we get the light over power over there still. Interesting. Unless it's the one behind the cab. Let me check that one out. There's one behind the cab here. Sure enough, I put that engine shield up. We'll have to go up here and check it out. Nope, it is not that light. Huh. Kind of disappointing, but I got 1 light to work right now, but I have 2 cords hooked up, or 3 including the power. It's kind of interesting. I don't know unless the other one is powering something else, because that light isn't on. None of the front lights are on. Only that light's on. Interesting. We'll have to mess with this a little bit. I'll hook all the wires up first, and we'll test all the lights out here. So I'm digging into the blinkers here because I have this one right here that isn't working. And so, if you don't know how these little things go on, these little rings, or this pops in right here. Then you slide this little thing out, and that's how you get into these. But anyways, I was wondering, that one was a bad ground. I figured that one out. You literally just had to shake it a little bit and just work a little bit, and now it works really good. So it just had a bad ground. I got that one figured out. It's because it's grounded to that light. I'll finish this. It's grounded to that light, and the light wasn't getting ground to the metal up here. So it just kind of twisted a little bit, so it kind of shined up the paint underneath. And now it's making a really good connection. But anyways, this one isn't so easy. This one has a burnt out light. But at least it's nothing in the lines, because that'd be really hard to get at. But anyways, so this one is figured out. I still haven't figured out the lights up front. I connected that little power wire to all of them, and the only one that isn't making any sense is the wire that comes back. So I'm thinking that's the power wire, but it's not giving me any power. So I gotta get that figured out. I'm gonna look into the fuse books, or in the fuse panel, and see if one of the fuses aren't burnt out there. So we'll check that out here in a little bit after I get this light out. Bad news, guys. See the new light bulb in there? Guess what's on over there? We got lights on. This isn't looking good. We got the little voltmeter all set up here. I'll show you what's going on here. So I got the wire unwrapped here, and if I put this, I'm gonna have to set you guys down here. It is reading 0 right now. Yeah, you guys can see that. Okay, anyway, so we're gonna ground it. We're gonna ground it. I'm gonna give it power. So you gotta find a good ground. Go off your cord. The red goes off the cord, of course, because that's where your power's coming from. But anyways, see how it's blinking? That's because it's blinking. You see all the power jumping around. Oh yeah, you're reading it. Anyways, you seen that? So we're getting power there, but I almost think we're not getting a good enough ground, because I have to ground it in order to get that power. That light is probably not grounded, and so we're not getting light there. So I'm going to ground the light. That's what I did with the other light, and that's how I get it to work. And then we're going to give it a shot, and hopefully that's what it works. So there'll be a little update on that here pretty soon. Stay tuned. So we're back here with a little update on the How to Fix Your Combine Right show, and I'm your host, and we'll show you how to do stuff the right way, or the wrong, whatever you guys like to do. But well, anyways, we'll start off right here with the lights. They do work now, amazingly. I actually did something right, but I did figure out that when you go one way, it does turn the other side on. We did figure that on out. So now, when I turn this one on, we're using up about 20 volts, as you can see there in the little voltmeter there. But we got a light on there, and there's the light in the windshield there. But we'll jump out here quick, show ya. Got a light there. But amazingly, after some ground problems, they all work. It's pretty awesome. So, but that's awesome. We got them fixed. I'm really happy. And then the other light that we had a ground problem with that was not working was the blinker. And so that one, there, that should be blinker. Once in a while, right there. Look at that. I did something right. I actually fixed something right, guys. We're getting this on camera, right? Yeah, I fixed it, and surprisingly, it has gone out again. And it starts blinking faster. It means it's got bad ground still, but once in a while it pops off, and you go up there and you shake it, and it turns back on. So that's, at least it's, I just gotta get it fixed since I gotta go down the road to get to my field. Just a little ways, but I drove this thing home without blinkers. Isn't that amazing? I'm surprised they didn't get pulled over. But anyways, another thing is this combine, I never did tell you about how it was starting kind of bad. Like it wouldn't even start. It just, you turn the key and it click, click. And so that's a ground problem too. This thing has all kinds of ground problems. I don't know why. For some reason, it's just the thing, I guess. But anyways, now it starts right up for me. Well, might see it here, that click. It's not even turning over now. It does this every once in a while. I don't know what I just started it up like 5 seconds ago, guys, and I don't understand. This thing is just Makes me mad sometimes, I swear. But there, now it turns over. So yeah, I don't know. We brought it outside, cleaned it out. Here, I'll show you what we cleaned out. But I remember how I told you how there was stuff seeping into the cab underneath here. Well, it was a dirty day, and got the grill out, but now I can see all the way back up in there. If you can see that, yeah, you can kind of see it. Come back here. But anyways, I got rid of this year's crop. Sorry guys, I just had to destroy it, but at least it's not seeping in anymore. And then I fixed this. Not many of you know, but when you open that, or when you pull the auger up here, and the rod that's holding it on the bottom, that's holding it in, it's supposed to hook up top still. It's supposed to come around to hook to this. Well, it had to be adjusted, but I got it done, and look at that. That moves now, so that's good. But yeah. But the rod's a little bent, but that'll have to do. But what's next to do on the combine is figure out the grounding problem, which is a bolt on the starter that I just have to back out a couple times and shine up, I'm sure. But it seems to be working pretty good. As long as it starts on the day on the combine, we're good. Otherwise, we can redneck it and we can jump it from the starter, I guess, or whatever. But, well, this will be the last part of the combine video, or to-do list, I call it. We're going to clean the cab out of all the junk I've tracked in here. All of it. Including the wrapper or munchies I ate on the way home. Anyways, we got to clean the windows, but that'll be right before combine season, which is in a month and a half. So everybody get really excited. We'll see this baby in the field, hopefully. And I hope I don't break down in the first round. But they'll get it on camera. Me swearing it up if I break down. But we're going to get this combine cleaned out here pretty fast. I want to get it done quick. And since stuff gets done so fast nowadays, we should be able to, with time travel and all that, we should be able to do it in the snap of a finger. Here we go. There we go. Man, that actually worked. It's all cleaned out now. My munchies wrapper is gone. All the dirt tracked in by the floor is gone. Man, that's pretty quick. I didn't have to move. You gotta love video editing, everybody. You gotta. It's pretty nice. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys, and hope you liked the video. So, see you on the next one.